say? What did we
It's
say?
the return of the snake.
Snake's back, baby. Kept you waiting, huh?
Could be a case of like counter picking at the start. Like,
I don't know. I don't really know how the Game & Watch Snake matchup is.
yeah, neither do I, to be honest. Like,
It seems.
I used to try Snake a bit myself, but I haven't played against.
I think
Ruben.
I would almost want. Personally, I could see going Ken more than Snake, but I think there's definitely got to be something in this matchup that C4rrot wants to take advantage of.
I think he's trying to try to play more patiently. We've seen Ruben playing really patiently,
Yep.
got
Yep.
stage control. That's what he's always trying to do himself as well.
Yep.
Like
Look,
with,
that's
with
exactly what
Ken,
he's
you've
doing.
got to go really close. The other moves, he's got a good advantage, but his moves are kind of short because he's a fist fighter.
Yeah.
He's
a
got
street
the
fighter.
Hadouken to zone him out, but that's it.
That's right. Yeah,
Whereas
right, that's
Snake,
really it.
he's got a whole arsenal of moves: up smash, grenades,
I mean,
the Nikita,
yep. God, I hate that.
the C4.
I hate Nikita so much. But I mean, yeah,
But it's a good stage
now.
control.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's an amazing stage control.
Disregarding the character hate,
Right.
you know.
And look at how it's going right now for him. Like you said, he's playing patiently, and suddenly,
He hasn't even
Run.
taken a single percent, and it's
That's
been nearly a minute.
yep, it's been a minute, and he's at
See,
get
a
the
0 to
kill.
death right
0
there.
to death, off the bat. Look, C4rrot looking again like he did last week, where he got put in the losers somewhat
Do you
early.
think he'll just get like a judge from it to just take it all back?
Yep, right. That's what we're talking about. That just random judge who says, "Hey,
Meanwhile, Snake
Stock
just,
now.
oh, he nearly fell into it, but just let go a bit too early.
yep." Oh man, that C4 almost caught him. It was real close. And look,
Snake's
Ruben's-
disadvantage isn't too bad either. Though. He can cover himself with the C4. He can use
he's got
grenades so that when someone...
I mean, grenades, and we're dead even. And we're dead even. And they were both just playing.
that was also 0 to death as well. Look at the
Yep,
percent.
that's what I mean. Yeah, we're dead even again. It's
So
literally-
this one's gonna
we're
be-
playing Smash 4 now.
Even though Ken is probably his better character at the moment, he's still good. He's still good with Snake, and it does mean the match will be at least even. Even though C4rrot's performing one of the best in East of England at the moment. I think he's 6th or 7th from the PR, whereas Ruben somewhere in the bottom half. Of
I
the PR.
haven't seen Ruben out a lot until recently.
Yeah,
He
recently.
took a bit of a break, I think.
Yeah, because he's studying as well at the same
Yep.
time.
Everyone's got a life. Ooh, that's rough. I hate it when you
The
kind
up
of
smash
really.
nearly taking it.
Well, I feel like that was more of a C4rrot didn't have all that many options, but even then, he air dodged into that up smash. This has become a game. Ooh, that's weird. Thank you.
Yeah, did the Game & Watch's thingy side B, was it side B? No, side B,
bucket?
down B, yeah.
Bucket.
Did it have reflect in the last game?
Yep. It did have it reflected. Oh no, I don't know if it had reflected in Smash 4, but I do know that he's been reflecting stuff with it all night and catching stuff, which is painful.
Nearly getting the second stock off him. But Ruben is leading despite C4rrot's good start, but they're now even, 1 stock apiece.
I think in a situation with 2 zoners, 70% damage or to 0 is nowhere close to even for these because it can be so difficult for either of them to rack up real solid percents, except for playing very unsafe.
Definitely,
And you don't
yeah.
want to take that risk. You really don't. Not right now.
I'm not really seeing a lot of grenades come out.
I think the possibility. I don't think he needs them because grenades are either a stage control tool, which
Or just to get out of disadvantage.
they're very
But
much get out of disadvantage, and he hasn't been in disadvantage.
Game & Watch,
enough.
when he puts someone into disadvantage, he doesn't need to go up that hip. He can just go for the up air or the nair.
It doesn't have to. The grenades aren't going to work the same way they would with somebody who has to be in your face when they're in advantage.
Definitely.
Game & Watch doesn't have to be in your face when he's in advantage. In fact, that would have been real interesting.
Ooh,
That was
bit
a bomb.
unlucky, but
Indeed.
game 1 goes to Ruben. I feel like next game he's going to bring out Ken.
I don't know. I kind of want to see him keep with the snake because I think at the start it was working, if only because he was using different options than you usually expect out of snake. Like you said, he wasn't using the grenades as much. C4 was virtually irrelevant, but he was getting all those. He was
I don't
getting all
want to
those
say
normal
he's
attacks in.
I don't want to say his snake is rusty, but I haven't seen him bring it out as much. Like I've seen him use it occasionally.
I haven't seen it at all in the last couple of weeks I've been here.
Yeah, last couple weeks. Actually, last time I saw it personally was Pog 100.
Wow, that's a while back. He's like I said,
That
he's
was
sticking
just in pools.
Yeah. He's sticking with it. Like I said, I don't think he ever fully
looks like he's
lost
a bit
it.
To be fair, it's losers finals. You know, he could, he might just be happy with his result.
Yep. I don't think C4rrot's the type of player to be happy with his result per se. Yeah. But I think right now what we're seeing is it's a double zoner matchup.
To be fair though, a mentality of being happy with play. Not too bad, but at these two players' skill levels, they definitely want to try and get that way. Ruben,
you want to get that W. You are so close, you can taste it.
Ruben's in top 3 despite being seeded to come top 6. And C4rrot, you know, he's playing so well. He's confident in his secondary.
Yep.
And I guess we should be confident in it as well. Like, if he's bringing it out after game 1, I mean, to be fair, like I was saying earlier, you know, if you're close, just, you know, you
that
shouldn't be too bad to use it again.
I really thought he was going to detonate that C4 underneath him.
Nah, because the bucket, I think, can absorb explosions.
Yeah, the bucket can absorb.
So if he detonated it there.
Ooh, he went for the up tilt there.
Plus he dodged as well, and he was 2 out.
There's the up tilt.
The up tilt, putting him at disadvantage.
It's stuff like that always seems like, you know, just a random. I always love people that are going to play with the smoke that comes out of the explosions like that and just, you know, kind of mess with your mind. Because really, he's just like, roll in, the smoke's there, you can kind of not see it, and boom, up tilt's there. And
I feel like he's going to put Game & Watch into such disadvantage that he might even have to go for like the confirms, like down throw at really high percentage up tilt.
Because there's your judge use. I mean, I think that's the only time I've seen him use judge this whole set. Or at least so far in this set. It is game 2
I've seen him today use it like 3 or 4 times.
We didn't see him use it very often.
Number 3 is just the normal knockback hit. So it's not too good, not too bad, but you know, you'd rather it be stronger.
Yep, obviously. All the time. There goes the bucket.
He's got the C4 covering the ledge. He could have gone for it there.
I think he could have, but I think he's just waiting. He's waiting to see. He's testing it out. Ooh, that was a rough
He's taunting him.
That was a rough roll. See, I think right now C4rrot has found that he doesn't. So in this matchup, right, he doesn't need the zoning tools he would with somebody else, and they're not going to be as beneficial. But those tilts, those normals, that dash attack, like the up air, they're putting in so much work for him. I think he's just been, you know, crisscrossing back and forth with all of those moves and just staying out of range of all those Game & Watch normals that he has to worry about, making sure he can't use those zoning tools that Game & Watch has. Whereas, you know, when Ruben's been an advantage so far, it's been like just one long string of advantage, and then that was the stock. Using, you know,
we could see C4rrot getting this game, but if he loses, you know, it's hard to say who's going to switch to. Like, he could say Snake this whole set and continue with the, you know, keep him zoning out down, or he could go back to Ken.
I could see the Ken switch.
Because both Ken and Game & Watch, they're great in advantage. The only thing is, though, Game & Watch can keep him away easier, so I feel like it could be winning.
To get the bucket for the C4
it could be, I think it could be winning to Game & Watch because of that ability. He could keep him out. He plays, you know, he's got aspects like Ken, you know. Advantage, he could do a lot of things that lead high percent.
Oh, I thought he was gonna break shield there.
Close, but you know, just managed to let go.
Like I said, there's no reason to hold a grenade for those like you normally would for those up airs.
It's a disjoint, so there's no need.
Yep, it's not gonna matter.
I feel like both of them.
3 times he tried for that up smash.
It is right. It is quite safe actually.
Oh yeah, I think, man, that just reminds me of Ridley's fireballs, which are just that's so painful to deal with when you're off stage, because you're like, all right, because a character like Snake, at least with Snake you've got the, you know, the.
I like the dash attack usage. Like he just goes past the shield.
Yep.
And that means he doesn't have to like worry about disadvantage or anything.
Deal with
low profile as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Low profiles, all this stuff. That's what I was talking about like earlier, like game 1, the start of game 1, where he was just going back and forth with the dash attack, really putting him into a state where he couldn't get his game going. Or Ruben couldn't get his game going.
I really do like the sort of moves or characters that can keep low profiles. There's quite a few that can do that. Cloud and Joker with their down tilts. Kirby and Pikachu, they have moves that can keep cycle. Yep. Their one's also 2 hit as well, so even if it hits them, then you can launch them away off stage. If it goes past, you know, they're away from the shield.
Yep, you're in a place you want to be.
Game 3, it's
Like I said, he's sticking with the
Snake, and it's
Lilac.
Lilac, yeah.
That'll be interesting to see how it's going to affect these two characters. Obviously, Lilac, sometimes a controversial stage. Some people just hate picking or going there at all.
But
I love Lilac.
To be fair, I think it does work quite well with Ridley, doesn't it?
Oh, it's Ridley's best stage. Pro tip, if you're playing against a Ridley, ban Lilac and Yoshi's. They'll hate you for it later.
Cheers, I remember that. But
Say what?
disregarding the hate of Lilac, let's talk about its good uses. Like projectile characters on this love it, and actually some characters you can combo well as well. So Ike, this is Ike's best stage as well, even though he's not a projectile user.
So I don't think it has to do with the projectiles, right? So the way Lilac's designed with those 3 plats means that a lot of moves sometimes will just, bounce all over them. So like if you're, it's much more like a levels. It's like there's a whole other level instead of there being another plat.
Yeah.
So like whereas Battlefield or Pokemon Stadium, when you're dealing with the platforms, they're gonna make your combos last longer or be different or something like that. Or Pokemon Stadium where a zoner character is gonna try to you have to play around them to try to get them to get inside the zone or something. With Lilac, they function differently because it's more like if the plat is there, then it blocks out a lot, and you have to drop down to do things. If you're underneath somebody,
it's relatively close to the main part of the
very
stage.
close.
The platforms.
So like for example with Snake's up tilt, if you're on plat, he's gonna have a field day. Ridley, say what?
Can it reach the platform, the up tilt?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, with Lilac being, like I said, it's so shallow. Like especially like you can see right there on the side plats, maybe not the middle platform. It might be just tippering the middle platform.
Had a bit of a rolling habit in those last few seconds.
Yep. But I think most people's problem with Lilac.
Oh, a well-timed forward air.
That was exactly what you need. Now he's easy up a stock.
See, he's just going for the dash attacks across him up, like we were saying earlier.
And if they hit, suddenly he's an advantage. And he can Nikita, C4, set up anything he wants. If they don't hit, he doesn't have that much to worry about.
I'm still not over that well-timed forward there.
Oh, it was amazing.
Do you think that was? Do you think if that was on a different stage, that wouldn't have landed?
I think it still would have landed because I think the up B might have been beefy, and I think it should have. He wanted to snap ledge with up B, and that's where oh, there's the bucket. He's been holding it the whole time.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, I never knew it was full either.
He must have been bucketing the explosions. So that was quickly from both characters, managing to get a stock off each other. The forward air by killing at what, 10-20%, I think.
It was like 20%.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, he's going for the back air.
He went for the kill, and he's dead for it. Oh man.
He really went deep for that one.
That is painful. But I mean, hey, I have to applaud going for it. Had he taken it,
if he got that, it might have won him.
Yeah,
but at the same time, we've seen some weird stuff in this game. Sometimes, it hits, it just doesn't work.
I think they're going back to Lilac. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going back to Lilac. I'm sad. I just want to see Lilac.
Have they got DSLR on here?
It's modified DSR, I believe.
Okay. Smashville. So it's a bit of a smaller stage now.
It's going to be very tiny indeed, especially for this matchup where the stage has pretty much been filled. I think C4rrot's looking... C4rrot hasn't picked Snake yet, so I think he might be looking at switching to Ken. Nope, there he goes. He's back on. He's going to Snake.
Is he going to Snake? Yeah.
He's going to Snake, and it's going to be an interesting matchup on Smashville because of how tiny the stage is, and they're just going to fill the stage. But he starts off with the dash attack. Got the setup.
With Smashville, that main platform is probably one of his main assets, to be honest. Like, or his main one. Like, a lot of the movement you want to see go around it.
There you go.
Because Smashville in general is rather small.
Yes, it's incredibly small. Of all the stages, it's the tightest for...
A lot of the time, what you want to see, people are going to try to dominate the middle area we see here.
Which is crucial for these two in both sides of the matchup. That's what they want.
And that middle platform there, it's either a good advantage for someone or disadvantage. Like, there's some characters who want to stay away from that platform, or you know, if they're moving, they want to jump around it. If as long as they can cover themselves.
Yep.
And then some characters, they love that platform because they can just stay on it.
Ooh, and he used the C4 to blow up the bomb before it could do damage to him.
I think he also used it to cover disadvantage.
Yes, that was amazing usage of it. That bucket is getting dangerously full again.
But you can't just bring it out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, it's true.
C4rrot's seen it brought out before. Up tilt just catching him.
I said, see, up tilt went through this plat there, like you said about that middle plat play.
Yeah, I think
he just sat underneath it.
Up tilt's still quite big. Not as deceiving as in the last game, where it managed to reach really far away. But it's still strong. It's still, you know, relatively
it's an amazing kill option. I think I love Snake's up tilt because it has really high end lag.
High end lag?
Decent enough. Not super high end lag. But enough that it's punishable. It's not.
So it's like it's a respectable move. Yeah.
It's respectable because it has a use. It does the use very well, I would say.
And it's not too good. So
it's
like,
not too.
It's not too unfair.
Yep.
Like it's strong.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be like you can just spam it or anything, and the opponent's not going to be able to do anything about it.
Yep.
Plus, you got to remember, you got to be. Oh, wait, he's back.
He's good. He's good for it.
Yeah,
I also thought he was dead.
Yeah, because there's quite a bit of, and there's quite a bit of lag of Snake's dodges.
I mean, that's been the story of Ultimate off the bat. Everyone figuring out that hey, air dodges can kill you pretty easily if you do them in the wrong place.
And you can't spam them as well, so you can't just mix it up. You've got to think more carefully because you also got to think about recovery as well with it.
Yep.
That's both an advantage and disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Because
I think the air dodge, directional air dodge, is such an amazing addition because it's such a new option that you can both, you know, like you said, you can use it in disadvantage. And then when you're in advantage, you can play around it and punish it. And then you can use it to get back to
It also brings
ledge.
back an occasional use of the wave dash.
I think it was an amazing inclusion.
You could use it on the ledge, for example, like when you jump up and just dodge quickly back on.
Yep.
That was something I was going to try today, but I haven't had enough time.
Oh, he almost, that's what I'm talking about. You always see with C4rrot. He just reads it out just
Any
quickly.
second now, we could either see Ruben bring it to Game 5, or we could see C4rrot get to the Grands against Carnage?
Carnage, yes. Yeah. I think, yep, there's that up tilt. Like I said, just lightning fast.
3-1 to C4rrot. His Ken and Snake are looking smooth today.
I think it's going to be interesting to see who he brings out against the Peach. Because I want to say he's going to bring out Ken.
Have C4rrot and Carnage played today?
I don't think they've played today. But I haven't been exactly keeping track.
Yeah, we can take a look.